This is part 3 of the heartbeat pattern that I've seen that I keep talking about from previous videos. Kind of an update version of what we're doing on the heartbeat and where we're at. So I kind of updated it a little bit right here, where the heartbeat gets more volatile as time goes on, which kind of goes along with the pendulum word and other words that we've gotten. So I had a vision of the seismic graph that earthquakes, and this is close to the image that I saw where it started off really small, but it got more and more and more violent as time went on. And it looked a lot like this heartbeat pattern that I have here. This is the closest one I could find that actually looked like what I saw in my vision. I knew, and during this time, I knew it dealt with the markets. So going back to the heartbeat, we seeing the same pattern that's been in dreams and everything like I previously talked about. We'll break it down a little bit more and see where we're at in the heartbeat. So previously, you guys know about my dreams in XRP and all that because the Lord talks to me more about XRP than most other cryptos. So on this, I took XRP and I overlaid it inside the heartbeat pattern then at that point. So we're kind of where we're at. And it kind of gives you that same seismic looking earthquake shaking that's going to happen. So yeah, I just took the XRP chart and then put it right into the heartbeat pattern that I keep seeing and that other people keep seeing, especially this check mark, whoosh and drop liquidity events. We've seen like Heather, Jacqueline, Matt from Ancients of Days, multiple people with this same pattern right here. So now we'll zoom in on that same pattern where people keep seeing, where they see this little up and then goes down and then up for the check mark or swoosh. And right now, I believe we are right here, right before we go down. So that's like getting those XLM words, around 8 to 11 cents, XDC at 2 to 2 cents range. And this is where we scoop up. This is where we're buying at this point. This is where we're supposed to buy and plunder before this event happens. And I really believe this event here is the carry trade that just takes all the liquidity out of the market during that time frame in the heartbeat pattern. And this will be another plunder event. So this one right here is where we're coming up. We're showing, so the market I think goes down before it goes up, and this is where we're seeing XLM, XDC, the 2 cents for XDC, XLM, the 8 to 11 cents that we keep hearing. And another reason why I believe that we have this down event too, probably even before the dinar actually happens, this is why I think we have a down event in our markets too, and before the dinar revalues, and is because of Kim's word that he gave on July 18th, back in 2015, where he said, therefore, there shall be a break in the financial system in the Middle East, the dinar. And they shall say, why? Why now? And God said, when things seem at their worst. So when things seem at their worst, the dinar will revalue. So when things seem at their worst, that's when the dinar will revalue. I think that's just part of the heartbeat. I've been getting some questions on how to capitalize on this drop that we're seeing. And this drop could be pretty violent and fast, volatility beforehand. Some people aren't comfortable in futures or options in trading, can short the market through, like, say, Bitcoin or the S&P 500 or the Dow. So these are the tickers for it. And then these are the leverage positions of these funds that you can short. Same with the SPY. If you wanted to short the SPY, they have the 1, 2, and 3 leverage funds that you can short. The Dow, if you want to short the Dow, if you believe Kim's word that it drops down to the 20K before, these are options for you to see if you want to actually short. And they're just, all you have to do is, it's like buying a stock. You buy the ETF and you're shorting it. And then the price goes up as the price of whatever instrument that you're getting into, say Bitcoin. As Bitcoin goes down, the price would go up on this fund. These are for definitely, these funds are not for long-term hold. They're for only for hedging if you're going to hedge or to try to short the market for a very short little time. And even then, like I said, there's a compounding effect because they reset daily. So, but for those who want to play and short the market that don't understand, short the market through options or through futures, this is an option for you. This is only if you're feeling led to do that. Um, it's it's very simple. It's like buying a stock. These are the tickers for you guys here. Again, these are not for long-term holds. Hopefully this information helps you guys, and I'll talk with you later.